Alright, we all know that in our life we only have two rules. I think I have told you this, but yeah, let's just recall it again because it's related on what I'm going to say to you, to myself, and to all the person that I loved, that we want to grow together, not only in this world but also in the hereafter, and etc. Right? So what is the basic, the fundamental rule that we know? Well, in this world, if we are not influenced by something, so we do influence people. But yeah, the reality is that to influence something, to influence environment, it's not that easy. We all know that it's not that easy, especially for the youth. We still learn, we still finding ourselves, we still just make many mistakes and think that fail and etc. Right? So yeah, the only one thing that it influence us, the choice that it has happened to all of us, is just we influenced by someone, by something, right? And yeah, in this talking I'm gonna discuss and just expressing my idea about one of the goals, one of the big lesson that I have got in my age is that as a human being, as a person, as a woman, as a girl, as a daughter, and many of the role, I just have one thing, one of many things that I really want to achieve in my life, which is the basic one. I thought is just understand the world. So when we want to understand about the world, we're not only just looking at ourselves, we are not focused to ourselves, right? We start to observe our friends, we start to just looking at the issue, the what is phenomenon, and etc. So we are not focused to ourselves only, right? We start to just open our eyes to all the things that around us, right? That was my one goals that I use it to be a tools, to be my tools, to not being influenced by the world that they have like bad or wrong purpose. So yeah, just join with me, guys, join with me, okay? So yeah, we're going back to what we have talked a moment ago, that the big possibility that it's happened to all of us is just we influenced by something, right? And not every influence is good, is the right influence for us. Sometimes it's like poison, sometimes it's very dangerous for us. And yeah, one thing for sure, to know what is wrong, what is good, we must start to just understand the world that we live in, understand the village, the province, the country, the world, how the power country just do something to developing country and etc. We must know about that. And yeah, it also related, we use to understand the world, we use what we have talked yesterday, which is critical thinking. Yeah, critical thinking is very important for us just to understand the world. Yeah. And yeah, everyone, why this is matter, because I told you, we must protect ourselves, right? We must protect ourselves. And yeah, the one way that it is the basic fundamental way is just understand the world. And alright, I'm sorry, that was the advertisement. And yeah, when we understand about the world that we're living in, we start to know, we start to understand and what we must choose, what we must do. And yeah, in this beautiful occasion, I will tell you about, maybe it's my point of view. Yeah, like I start to just build my character, I created a good habit. And yeah, it's kind of really interesting that maybe it's my review, right? When we understand about the world, when we understand about the place, how it's going, how it's become a fail, how it's become a good things, how it become a success, etc. Well, we start to just, we have a power to force ourselves to do something, even though we do not like it, we do not love it, we do not comfort with it, but we force ourselves to do it because we know the truth, because we know the effect, the impact, that when I just reading a book, even though I do not want to do it because I want to just sleeping in the bed and etc. Well, I will get a better, better better dreams, better future. That from this understanding, from this new knowledge, I will be the better person tomorrow and etc. Yeah, it's kind of really interesting, but because it's kind of the key. When you start to just understand the geopolitics that happen in this world, you will just, it's easy for you just to decide something. It's kind of really what's like a freedom when absolutely when you choose the right path, right? The right path. So yeah, maybe we continue this talk with how we understand the world, how we understand, our country, our developing country, and also their developed country. Well, the thing that I always do is, I told you, even though I do not want to just learning, well, I used to choose watching K-drama or movie all day long instead. But I know the effect, the impact. I know the big reason why I choose the reading, why I choose the learning. Because I want to be, better person. I want to be someone that, can benefiting others and etc. So, first of all, because you have like a fundamental understanding about yourself and your place that you're living in, you will just force yourself to do something that you do not like, you do not comfort. That's first of all. Yeah, what is that? Do something even though you do not like it or you do not love it, or you're sick of it, but you still force yourself because you know the impact and the benefit from that action. For example, reading. What you're reading? No, it's not like novel or romance story. No. Yeah, you can, but for the first and foremost, you must read news. You must read news. Reading some news, maybe like from Instagram or Al Jazeera, BBC English, and then etc. The Guardian, many of that. Just read the news. And then it's still in first point, you start to just listening to podcasts, many podcasts that they give many perspective about certain topics. Maybe it's AI, maybe it's like industry, all about industry, and then maybe it's like conspiracy, etc. You need to have like knowledge. So you listening, you watch the video, and just do, even though you do not like it. And if you like it, well, good on you. Because I also understand that even though I do not like to reading in my phone, I will just force myself because I know maybe for 1 year later I will like it, I will love it, because love, it's come from habit, right? Yeah, so do what you do not like it because you know the benefit. And then the second one, that it also become a last one for me, is just working so hard, working so hard, working so hard with your studies, with your work, and with your life. Because, well, I think I just, yeah, that's the 2 point, right? First one, you do what you do not like it, and then the second one, working so hard, give your best on that, on your expert things, right? So yeah, these two things we can do if we want to understand the world, if we want to use our critical thinking. And the only one who want to just do this kind of stuff that we just talking and many times, right, is the only one, the person, the kind of people that they know their purpose in life. And as Muslim, I just I have a purpose that in this life I to, yeah, I'm sorry. We live in this world not as a, what is like, yeah, as a like the divine citizen that we always cheer, that we always living here, that we are not going to anywhere. No, as a Muslim, I believe that someday we will just go to our divine home, our like forever home, right? So here we are as a visitor, right? We are a visitor, and we will go back to our home. So as a visitor, we have like a task, we have like assignment, we have like what's like a responsibility, that when we just do and fulfill that our assignment with good, with well conditioned, well result, well processed, I'm sorry, it's processed, we will go to like the highest home, the highest quality that we are giving to our life here, to our task, the higher our place in our home later, right? So yeah, so I have this purpose to be like a leader in this world, right? In this world. So I need to just understand the world, I need to just protect myself, I need to just make my friends and all of the people around me just being better person, be kind, and helping each other, and just making like a good and well community, that we have like a good mindset, we have like what is a good feeling and a good action. Maybe that's all for me. Thank you for listening to my today's challenge. Yeah, it's actually challenge for me to just speaking in this video at least just for 10 minutes. So thank you so much, and goodbye, see you.